What's good, family? Another week means another market outlook. So we have a lot of news incoming, which I want to talk about, and a lot of things that are going on in the world that are going to have a huge effect on the market. So first of all, we're going to look at the economic calendar. So we have the USD PPI release on Tuesday, the GBP CPI release on Wednesday, the USD CPI release on Wednesday, the AUD employment release on Thursday, the USD retail sales on Thursday, and the Euro CPI on Friday, and lastly, the USD industrial production on Friday. And if you want to see more of those news, just simply go to investing.com where you can find everything. So first of all, I want to talk about the main topic of today's market outlook, which are the economy and tariffs. So the economy right now is strong, very strong. However, there's a major data to watch on January the 20th. Well, on this day, decisions on tariffs might shake global markets. Potentially, we could see a 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico, plus a 10% global tariff, which could harm or even destroy many economies. So while we can't actually predict those decisions, it's clear that the markets are going to react based off those actions. So stocks have already dropped due to the absence of expected interest rate cuts. For now, the focus is mainly shifted to Japan. So my team and I are reading a lot of Bloomberg articles, right? So the focus for us right now is mainly on Japan. Why? Because as these are expected to have a long-term impact on their economy, as we can see off of these articles on Bloomberg. So inflation and wage upticks aren't the priority for now on. The shift could create opportunities in currency trading, especially for currencies like the CHF-JPY. And when talking about trading opportunities, I mainly want to focus on the CHF-JPY for the upcoming week, because we probably are going to get a lot of opportunities. And why? Because the Swiss franc could even weaken against the yen if either one of those two scenarios are going to happen. So first of all, if the Swiss National Bank cuts interest rates below Japan's, or secondly, if Japan raises its rates. Well, if either one of those happens, it might be a good time to look for a short CHF-JPY opportunity on the market. Okay, so let's now have a look at this GBP US dollar chart, because my team and I called this trade in the Discord about 5 days ago, I believe. So we are currently shorting this pair at a risk reward of 2.6. Now let me tell you why. Because rising UK bond yields indicate high fiscal debt, which weakens the pound as investors sell UK bonds, as we can see on this graph right here. So yeah, nothing complicated at all. So yeah, when talking about technicals, what we looked at was basically on a 30-minute, we had a beautiful resistance area right around this level. And because our bias was bearish, we just simply tried to find as much confluences to enter a trade based off our technical calculations. And also we can see a beautiful trend line on a 30-minute, which was also being respected around this case. Let me put this in a different color so you guys can see it even better. So right here, boom, was beautifully, let's do it like this, zack, rejected off of this trend line that was previously respected on a 30-minute time frame, which also was a beautiful confluence for us to take this trade opportunity. So right now, what I want to see is just simply wait, sit on our hands, and to let this trade ride, hopefully all the way into our take profit area. And lastly, I want to talk about this strategy called Turnaround Tuesday strategy, which I called in my Discord on the 5th of August, as you guys can see at this photo right here. So when talking about this turnaround Tuesday strategy, we need to understand these things, that stocks fall on Thursday, Friday, and drop more than 2% on Monday. Well, historically, stocks recover on Tuesday with a run rate of 74.1%, as you guys can see on this S&P 500 chart graph right here in front of us. So yeah, with those informations ahead, we have a good start to potentially catch some good moves within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, if you want to learn more about my strategy, my insights, make sure to follow me on Instagram and make sure to join my community NGT, where I show you guys daily updates on how I trade, daily market analysis, and weekly live calls. With that being said, hope that you guys enjoyed this week's market outlook. See you in the next week when it's time to have a look at another market outlook once again.